at some point while you're placing doors and windows, you're going to want something like this. Just a big opening, or maybe a small opening. If we look at it in floor plan view, you can see it looks like this. Here's the opening. Here's the opening. And it's basically a doorway, but you just don't have the door. Now there's dashed lines here to show that there is something up above that opening. You know, in this case, there's more wall that exists. Maybe there's a header for the structure, but it looks a lot different than if we were to go in and just cut this wall out, which is actually the wrong way to do this, right? You don't want to take the wall out completely, and then in 3D you can see that there is nothing up above. You don't see walls like that very often. So I'm going to hit undo and show you how we would put an opening in here instead. Okay, now you might already have a family, so you can go check on that. You can go click on your doors and you can search for openings. Or you can go click here, architecture, component, place a component. That's where mine is. And if you don't have an opening in either location, then we need to go load a new family. So we'll go insert. You can either use load family, or you can log into Autodesk and load an Autodesk family. Okay, I've already been here, so you can see opening just came up for me. But if you want to enter opening into the search bar, you're going to get a lot of results. Too many, really. But if you scroll down, you'll find there are a couple styles. We've got the cased opening, which is the one that I'm using. We've also got a more plain opening. That one just doesn't have the trim all the way around it. There are some smaller openings. Don't use those because they don't extend down to the floor. And then there's an interesting one here. You might like the archway over the top. Find the one that you like, select it, load the family. It might ask you for size options, and you can just pick any size, because when we go to place it, again, you saw earlier, mine don't exist in the door category. They exist in components, so I'm going to go there. But when you go to place it, if you don't see the size that you want, go ahead and just place any opening. And similar to the way you would adjust a door family, you can select this, edit the type, and then duplicate it to make a new one. After renaming, you would come down here and give it the size that you want. Just so you know, 6'8" is the common size, so that's a good one to choose for height. And then the width can be really anything that feels pretty good. You know, this is probably too small. I'd probably want to really open that up in there if I wanted an opening. Yeah, once you've got that, you've got some openings.